So of course I say, hey, let's just start anew here, and then someone goes, what did he say? Angry pump you up. Of course. But anyway, that one's funny. So, guys, all right, let's get the fucking night started on the road. So, I know someone said that I didn't curse much. You know what? I noticed that I didn't curse a lot last live stream, and I still got demonetized. So go figure, guys. Um, you know, so speaking of demonetizing, I found it very interesting. First of all, how do I look? How do I sound? I found it very interesting that YouTube is canceling channels left and right, guys, and they're not. And the channels that um, they're canceling or deleting, if you will. I think a lot of them. First, they're not even political channels. Some of these channels are just like regular fucking run of the mill channels. So, I didn't want to start with this first, but since we're talking about YouTube and their fucking bullshit, YouTube deleted a huge channel a couple days ago without any warning, without a strike, without an email, without any conversation or communication. They've deleted a channel called what the fuck is the name of the channel? MXR Plays. So MXR Plays is a huge channel in comparison to mine, very huge. They have 2 million subscribers. Have 2 million subscribers. Their channel, basically, get this bullshit, they just read memes from Reddit. So whatever meme that they saw on Reddit that they liked, they talked about. So this is their channel. And with that, YouTube suddenly deleted their channel. Now, there's a guy that I follow called The Quartering, right? And Quartering's this white dude, beard, glasses. He started out like a comic book channel, but then he's gotten more into the political realm of entertainment, right? So with that, he talks about all this shit. So he talks about this channel getting fucking taken down, guys. Taken down out of nowhere. And here's the shitty part about the whole thing, guys. These people, the MXR7, whatever the fuck their name is, MXR Play, sorry, they are relying on this money. Because 200 million subscribers, guys, you're making a decent change every fucking month. You're getting paid. And this is their livelihood. And of course, YouTube deletes it with no reason why. Couldn't give them a reason why. But then, suddenly, today, puts their channel back on. Without fail. So deleted their channel without a trace. Gave them shit as to why they were deleted. Actually, didn't give them a reason. Sorry, did not give them a reason, but gave them shit as to pertaining that reason or getting that reason from why they were deleted. And yeah, Eric. I mean, apparently YouTube has no sense of humor, but still, that lends to. It's like they have a dartboard of all these YouTube subscribers, and they just throw a dart at it, and whatever it lands on, that's the person they're gonna fuck with today. Right, so it just seems very interesting, guys, that it's not conservative channels, it's not prepper channels, it's everyone's on the table with YouTube. So if you do some shit YouTube doesn't like, they just delete your channel. There was a channel called something Red Elephant or Red Wolf or Red something, and he got his shit deleted, like out of the blue, out of nowhere, and then they came up with another channel for this guy called something Revenge. I forget the name of that channel, man. And they deleted that channel. But again, MXR, they were just reading memes. And they got hit with some kind of bullshit copyright strike for doing that. But it's not copyright. Memes are fair use, right? So you can use memes across the fucking internet. It's fair use. Now, now get this, guys, for those of you looking at Red Elephant, is it the Red Elephants? Could be wrong. That sounds familiar. But here's something for you YouTube channel, guys. There's a group of scumbags in the YouTube universe. They're not YouTubers. What they are third-party apps. Or they claim to be third-party apps. And what they do is they look at YouTube channels and they go, oh, this guy has a video that I used in mine. I'm going to hit him with a copyright strike. And what they do is they say they claim ownership to that video, whatever it is. and then they tell YouTube that, to give you a copyright strike, and then you have to fight it. Now, I've had this happen to me twice using a third-party app. I fought it and won both times, or 3 times already. Sorry, 3 times I've won this. But these asshole agencies, whatever you want to call them, they go out there to fuck with people, and what happens is, if they claim that material is theirs, YouTube will send them the money to them. So if you were making $30 off this video, that $30 goes to them. Now imagine they do this all the time. They did it with one of my videos where I was going to show the little chaos that was at this asshole's concert where a bunch of people died, and Travis Scott, and I had video footage from the guy who recorded it on YouTube, Twitter. I put it in the video, and these fucking assholes said it was theirs when it wasn't. But anyway, to fuck them over, I just redid the video. I cut the video out. I cut that portion of the video out. So I had to re-edit my video over again, but fuck them. So there are people out there. Okay, this Red Elephant. Thank you for that. I took the video out, so now they don't make money, so fuck them. And Ken Stepp, yes, I heard that podcast, Spotify was deleting 70 of Rogan's shows. So they backed Joe Rogan, but they fucking showed their hands because they got rid of 70 of his podcasts. I thought it was more than that. Someone told me it was a couple hundred, but whatever. It seems like, guys, you offend people with the truth, they want your shit fucking deleted. There was nothing that Joe Rogan had said in any of his podcasts that was a lie. None of it. But leave it to fucking Neil Young and the old fucking bat that he is to fucking lead the charge and get his shit deleted. But still. Derek Gardner, yeah, absolutely. I mean, but it's not just prepper channels and gun and political channels. It's everyone's on the table. Again, if you're reading memes, you're in the safest place. You think you're in the safest position on YouTube. You're reading fucking Reddit memes, and they still delete your shit. So, guys, it's, if they don't like it, they're going to delete it. That's what it comes down to right now. And yeah, hello, Vancity Prepper. Thank you for joining us tonight. Maybe, listen, guys, maybe the YouTube is having financial issues, but then just leave everybody's channel alone, or demonetize each video like they're doing to mine. But don't sit there and delete fucking entire channels. That's fucking insane. This is people's livelihood. And if YouTube is having a financial situation, they should let the creators know. I know that, for example, my videos, I'm making less money because whatever the fuck YouTube's going through. All of a sudden, guys, I'm making probably $2-3 grand less a month because of whatever YouTube's going through. Such is life, man. You know? But they're not going to tell us that. They're going to have us look through it and go, what the fuck? Why am I out fucking $2-3 grand? But YouTube's definitely going through something financial. If they're pulling this kind of shit, station, I don't know what to call it, internet-wide. If they're fucking deleting a lot of channels, guys, something's up. If they're deleting and demonetizing a lot of videos, something's up financially with YouTube. They just don't want to say it. But it's better for them just to say it so that either we, A, get less or not expect anything. Right? That's what they should do. But whatever. Moving right the fuck along. What are we? We are 10 minutes in already. Wow. So, lifting the restriction, guys. YouTube. I'm sorry. The UK, or the EU, is lifting a lot of restrictions. The UK, as we all saw last week, guys, they lifted a lot of their restrictions. The social distancing, the mask wearing, the digital passport. They lifted all of those. Then, the UK took it a step further in suggesting that they're going to stop the mandates of emergency healthcare workers getting vaccinated. So they're going to stop that. At least they're thinking about it, rather. Sorry. They're toying with that notion of stopping nurses, doctors, EMS workers, whatever it is, from getting inoculated, which is great because that means one or two things. They came to the realization that we're going to have to live with it. Or, again, Boris Johnson and him getting caught, he's just like, let me look like the fucking rock star that I think I am and end these restrictions. So, that's in the United Kingdom. Sweden Prime Minister announced Thursday that all countries' restrictions would be ending February 9th. That's next week. That's next Wednesday, rather. Sorry. Allowing people to return to restaurants without capacity or operating hours limitations. This also includes the end of its vaccine and face mask mandates on public transportation, as well as recommendations to limit social contact. This is Sweden. Denmark Prime Minister announced Tuesday that the country no longer considers COVID-19 to be a social critical disease and will lift its restrictions. This is Denmark. The pandemic is still here, but what we now dare to believe that we are through the critical phase. And this was Frederiksen, the Prime Minister of Denmark, saying this Tuesday. Norway Prime Minister Jonas Grahar, I don't know if I add that stupid accent for no reason. Tuesday, Prime Minister said restrictions would end. Even if many more people become infected, there are fewer who are hospitalized. We're well protected by vaccine. This means that we can relax many of our measures as infections are rising rapidly. Sort of backwards, but whatever. Again, this is Norway. And Ireland's doing the same thing. Restrictions on capacity in all indoor and outdoor events will no longer apply. Household visitations will no longer apply, meaning having 2 people to a household or three visitors to a household, they're ending that as well. COVID passport requirements for access to hospitality and indoor activities will no longer be needed. So that's the COVID passports. They're ending that. Various requirements around managing people's movements in indoor hospitality, entertainment, and venues will no longer be required as well. But some restrictions will still remain in place. One of the restrictions is if you come down with COVID, you have to stay indoors for 5 days or a week or whatever it is. This is Ireland. So guys, all of this is fitness channel with an accent, yes. So all of this is coming down. The restrictions and the mandates are ending in these countries. Why in the fuck is the United States taking so long to do this? We know why the United States is taking so long to do this. Because it's about control. Bottom line. And they're trying to stifle this information by telling us about some fucking war they're making up or bombing some bullshit in Syria. But that's the United States. Now, of course, everybody's going to be reading this and they're going to start fucking whispering. Why the fuck are we doing this? Why are we not relaxing our mandates? Why are we, and this is actually city to city. Because we don't have a blanket mandate like these countries, it's city to city or state to state. People need to start whispering in Eric Adams and fucking Hochul's ears or beating him with a fucking baseball bat. You choose. Anyway, the reason why I'm going to start, being more candid about the talk, because once you mention a couple keywords, this video's already demonetized as well. Yes, Eric, exactly. Protected by the vaccine. I can't even believe they said that. When they said that, I was like, Norway Prime Minister said that. I was like, what? How the fuck you just said the infection rate is still rising. But, again, guys, idiocy. But who knows? So, interestingly enough, guys, Austria is still moving forward late in the game with their mandates and restrictions. All of these countries are dropping their mandates and restrictions, and Austria is like, haha, we're still going to move forward, and they're moving forward with their mandates and restrictions. As of Friday, Austria became the first country in the European Union to legally mandate all adults to get vaccinated against COVID. So they are mandating that all adults get vaccinated. How in the fuck are you going to make every adult get vaccinated? I would love to see how they're gonna go about it, because that's saying right now that if you don't get vaccinated, you're gonna go to jail, right? But whatever. Typical Austria. Thank you, Cynthia. Exactly. Typical Austria. Austria's fucking behind the goddamn curve. Like, what the fuck? Everybody else is dropping this shit, laying back, relaxing, kicking your fucking shoes off, and Austria's like, no, we're gonna go ahead with this. Don't know why I did that accent either, but whatever, right? So, Angry Earth Fitness. Again, the narrative is falling apart. Everybody is relaxing except New Zealand and Australia. Those two fucking bag of shit countries are still fucking living in their own, well, they're their own country, but they're living in their own fucking world. Patrick McDonald, Germany was not on that list of countries relaxing the restrictions, though I do see them doing it soon. Right, I definitely do see them doing it soon. So we will see. We will definitely see where the rest of the other countries go. Didn't hear anything about Russia yet. Didn't hear anything about any of the other countries. But these are the main countries that are lifting. I know Iceland and Greenland are also relaxing the restrictions, but I don't know how relaxed they're getting. You know what? I didn't even bother looking it up, and that was my fault. But I know that those two countries as well are relaxing their restrictions, so we shall see where that goes. We were gonna go to Iceland, and then this fucking pandemic happened, and it fucked everything up. We lost $2,000 out of that whole adventure because they wouldn't give us our money back. Whatever. Such is life. But we will, if Iceland opens up again, we might go. I really don't want to deal with these assholes anymore after that, but my wife is like, we still have a $2,000 like stipend. So we'll see. We shall see. Now, I know that we're going to Texas and I have to fucking eat the mask wearing bullshit. I hate wearing a fucking mask, but I am probably going to be the angriest I'll ever be on a plane with a mask on. I'm going to try little stupid things to fucking not have it on the majority of the ride, but we'll see. Let Arnold crash and die in the chopper. Nice one. Let Arnold crash and die in the chopper. Very good, man. I like that. There was a meme going on with Arnold Schwarzenegger and getting the chopper, and you guys have to find it, but you got to type in getting the chopper meme or Arnold Schwarzenegger getting the chopper meme. You're gonna see these fucking hilarious videos, man, on the splicing they did with him saying that every time some shit went wrong. It's the fucking greatest memes I've ever seen. That and the Chuck Norris ones. All the Chuck Norris memes, like, you know, Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups, he does push-downs because he pushes the earth down and shit like that, you know? Those are fucking awesome, man. But anyway, eating popcorn slowly, yes. Or doing what the guy did with the french fry, just eating it very slowly on the fucking plane the entire time. I could do that, you know? So, the ice storm in Texas is over now. It's thawing out now. Yeah, I heard about this, that cold snap you guys had. Jason, get to the chop off. Yeah, yo, those are fucking funny. Angry Burger Fitness. Yeah, that's an oxymoron. Eating burgers, getting fat while trying to get fit. Maybe. Do chips, make them hear the crunch. Nice. That was a good one. Do the chips. All right, guys. So we're gonna be on a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna end this off. Some flight attendants are Karens. Yes, Derek. Some flight attendants are Karens. I have to definitely deal with that bullshit. The vaccine gets... I like that one. The vaccine gets injected with Chuck Norris. You wear it in the airplane, in the airport also. Dina Walter said you have to wear it in the airport also. Listen, I'm going to not walk around with it in the airport until I'm told to put it on. And even then, I'm going to give them shit. Obviously, when I'm on the line to check my luggage in, you know, I'll have it on, like, partially. My wife was telling me to behave myself. She had already said, once she booked the flight, she's like, fucking behave yourself. When we get into the fucking airport, you got to wear it when you're walking around. I'm like, I'm not going to wear it walking around. But if a cop says some shit or if fucking somebody says some shit to me, I'll put it on. But I'm going to be very combative. So, whatever, you know? Someone says, I got it. Angry aerobics. That's not bad either. But I really, I don't know. COVID had to quarantine. Nice. Chuck Norris got COVID and COVID had to quarantine. I don't know, guys. It's the whole, like, the mask, because you know what it is, guys? You're wearing something on your face that doesn't work. It just doesn't. And people, you know, at workplaces who are wearing a mask all the time still got sick. People on airplanes were wearing their mask and still got sick. It don't work. So essentially, I'm wearing a fucking bag over my face that doesn't work. And we look like fucking assholes wearing this. That's why I fucking have an issue with it. Now, if I have an N95 on, would I feel a little better? Maybe. But I don't want to walk around with the fucking thing on. Really. Hudson Valley. I was talking about driving. My wife was like, you better not. She said, you want to see a divorce? Then go ahead and drive. I was like, damn. You know, she got me. Angry, prepped, and fit. Gypsy Soul, that's a good one. Angry, prepped, and fit. Let's write that one down. Because prepped could also mean you prepping your body. Angry, prepped. Come on, you cocksucker. Angry, prepped, and fit. Yeah, I like that one. Not get, fit. Or get angry and fit. Get angry and fit. Man, that's too much. Anyway, whatever. We're not going to have this fucking discussion again. Already, fucking forced Muslim garb. Do they make crotchless masks? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna be so super fucking pissed the entire time. Listen, when I get on a plane, I get super fucking annoyed by those the TSA agents, those fucking half-wits. I just get annoyed with their bullshit, especially like, you know, some of them are cool, but then some of them are dicks. And like the one guy, I remember when I was at the airport once, right? This was a couple years ago. I'm at the airport, and the guy's like, you know, he's checking me, and he's searching me, and he goes, "Does anything that hurt?" I said, "Yeah, when you pat my fucking balls, it hurts." He goes, Derek, he's being combative, and I'm like, I just said it. When you pat my balls, it hurts. And he's like, he's being combative. I'm like, I'm not being combative. You're being an asshole. And so the other guy comes over. He's like, whoa, 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 and he sort of breaks it up. Now the other guy just walks away, and I'm like, what the fuck? He goes, yeah, the guy goes, the guy starts searching me. I'm like, listen, he patted my dick too hard, and I said, if he pats my dick too hard, I'm gonna fucking choke him out. That's exactly what I said to him, and that's why he called Derek over. So, and Derek goes, yeah, he's a bit sensitive. I'm like, sensitive? He's a fucking twat. So anyway, the guy laughs. He finishes checking me out, and he lets me go. But some of these guys, they check too hard. They fucking like I'm like, you're backhanding my nuts. Why are you backhanding my dick for? There's no reason for it. And I said, listen, if I'm gonna have anything under my nuts, I'm 1,000% sure I'm gonna be walking different. Hipsters and fucking Muslim dudes or bomb carrying guys who fucking don't have nut sacks, they can get away with that shit. I can't get away with tucking anything under my nuts. It hurts. I'm 1,000% sure it fucking hurts. So why would I have anything under there? Right? The guy's fucking, checking your chest, the back of his hands. I'm like, I don't have titties, dude. Just fucking check. Getting up under your armpits, like fucking, fucking searching you. And then he gets to the back of your nut. Boom! You're like, why the fuck did you do that? It's what the fuck, man. TSA the worst, man. Yeah, I know they said to get TSA pre-checked. I looked into that. I'm out on that bullshit. No thank you. But, yo, it's just, it's insane that you got to go through that. So I'm already annoyed after I get past the TSA agents and their bullshit, and they think they're cops. You don't have a mask. I'll put your mask on, sir. Then I'm inclined to be like, why don't you come over here and fucking put it on my face, right? So then I'm starting this whole thing. So either I got to get drunk or high before I get, and I don't even get high. So I might have to get drunk before I get on the plane. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, but it's probably going to be a catastrophe, going and coming. What did I even do? But yeah, it's just it's a pain in the ass. Oh my god, I remember. Listen, I remember I was in I was in Blackwater years ago. So I had a bag, and somehow a round got into the bag. So they checked the bag in New York, going to Arizona. They don't find it. Arizona back to New York, they find one round in there. And all of a sudden, it's a fucking thing. And the guy's like, why do you have this round in it? I said, obviously it's a fucking accident. What do you mean? Why do I have this round in it? It was a fucking accident. I said, I was in Blackwater a bunch of years ago. That round's been in there ever since, I guess. The guy's like, well, you're not supposed... I said, I know I'm not so fucking supposed to have it. Fucking take the round already and let me go to the fucking plane. Why is this a big issue? We got to get the cops over here. Then get the fucking cops over here and shut the fuck up. So now I'm cursing at this guy. And he's like, well, you don't have to be rude. I'm like, you're being a fucking asshole. What am I going to do with one round? I'm going to hold the plane hostage with one fucking round? A hammer and a fucking a nail? What are you, fucking idiot? The guy was like, all right, enough already. And I'm like, then get the fucking cop before this turns into a fucking crisis. So the guy goes to get the cop comes over. I start talking to the cop, and the cop's like, yeah, man, don't worry about this. We get this shit like 3-4 times a week. I look at the guy like, you fucking kidding me? You broke my balls for some shit that happens 3-4 times a week? The guy didn't even answer me, turned around. I'm like, the guy's like, fuck it, don't worry about him. And then the cop's like, yeah, they deal with this shit all the time. They think they're cops. I'm like, Yeah, but why was he? Whatever, whatever. Again, I can't stand them. I cannot stand TSA guys. It's just some of them are cool and some of them are fucking pure dicks. And I get it. Some of them were picked on when they were kids. Their name is probably Earl or fucking Winston, and they were picked on when they were fucking kids. So now they got some little authority behind them, the federal agent backing them up bullshit. And they're like, I'm a TSA agent. Because you ever notice when you talk to a TSA agent, they're like, what do you do for a living? All of a sudden their chest gets big and they're like, I'm a TSA agent. I'm like, Negro, you're not a fucking superhero. Relax. You know, like, it's not that serious. But that's TSA agents for you, man. Right? Fucking name, their name is Carl or some shit. My name is Carl. I'm the TSA federal agent. I'm here to inspect you and stick my finger up your ass. I mean, like, really. They're the worst. So anyway, guys, they always wind me up. Always. It's fucking, it's bad. It ain't gay if it's TSA. Nice. But yeah, guys, it's just what the fuck. It's always an issue with them, and sometimes they're cool, and then sometimes the women are even worse. I'm like, why are you, like they snatch the ticket out of your hand. You're like, you're trying to give them the ticket, and they snatch it out of your hand. Like, motherfucker. I'm like, listen, bitch, because you're having a bad day, don't fucking take it out on me. What the fuck? Listen, I really can't stand it. Yes, TSA agents are mall cops. Exactly what they are. They're like, well, I'm a TSA agent. Who gives a fuck if you're a TSA agent? Why don't you go fucking TSA your dick in your mouth, man? Get the fuck away from me. I don't even give a fuck. There are a lot of people who just, forget it. Forget it, because I'm going to get myself wound up before I get to the fucking airport. I know it. I just know it. I'm going to get fucking pissed. I'm going to try to calm down. I'm going to try to relax. I'm going to stare at the ground all the way to the fucking, where you get checked. I hate that they make you walk through that stupid machine. I never do that machine. And they try to inconvenience you, but if you don't walk through that zip machine, one where you gotta put your hands in the sky and it fucking circles your body. I never walk through that thing. And if you don't walk through that thing, they fucking put you to the side, make you wait 8 minutes so you can get searched. I'd rather get searched than walking through that fucking machine. I don't trust it. I mean, that's just my conspiracy theory side. I don't trust that machine, so I never walk through it. But yeah, whatever, man. I'm definitely gonna get riled up now before I fucking get to them. Try to behave myself, be nice. The T-shirt today says, "I hate most people, except caffeine," or some shit like that. The other I just haven't met them yet. So it said, "I hate most people," and then it says, "Others I haven't met yet," or some shit like that. I haven't worn this T-shirt in a long time. Full body MRI. That's pretty much what it is, right? I mean, what are they scanning for, bombs or fucking ticks? I don't know what the fuck they're scanning for. Some of these TSA guys, and they're fucking all over your ball sack and fucking your chest. They're like, "Are you fucking? Is this a prostate exam? Or are you checking for ticks? What is it?" Like, holy shit, fucking. And then they do the swab shit, right? They got this paper and they swab your hands and they put it through to make sure you're not making bombs. Modern bomb fucking techs don't use fucking gunpowder anymore. Well, maybe the dude. Well, most guys don't use fucking gunpowder anymore, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong, but still. And even if I had gunpowder, if I came from the gun range, I had gunpowder on me. Then what? Well, why did you have gunpowder in? Because I was at a gun range 2 days ago. Well, you can't get on this flight, even though you've been body scanned, body checked, a finger up your ass, your fucking DNA scan, a nose swab, oral swab, eyeball swab, your hair follicle was taken out, and yet you still can't get on the plane. Whatever. So, guys, with that, I'm absolutely going to be aggravated by the time I get on the plane. So I have to behave myself. I got to figure out a way how to behave. Maybe I should listen to Bob Ross before I get on the fucking plane. I don't know. TSA interference charge has a 2,050 civilian penalty fees? What? Interference they charge you $2,000 if you interfere with them? What the hell? I guess I have money in the bank for a reason. I don't know. Oh, Joe, I don't use my range bag. First of all, I haven't had a range bag in years, but yeah, I normally don't. But I mean, I don't know why they swab me every time they go. It's like they look at me like, oh, that nigga there, he looks suspicious. Let's swab him. Every time I go to the airport and I don't do the MRI machine thing, I get swabbed. It's just fucking like whatever. Can you make your stomach roll? I guess I can. Why would I? That's weird. Xanax. Yeah, probably. But then I have a bad reaction to Xanax and start fucking mouthing off some shit. Then I'm really in trouble. They might be looking for that box of glass. 36A, no worry. Angry trees. Yeah? Angry trees. I'm going to paint some angry trees now. Because I'm just going to get aggravated. Holy shit. And it... God. Man. Fuck. You don't really want to do it, man. Like, I'd rather drive. But the wife's like, we're not driving. I'm like, but it'd be nice and scenic. We'll stop along the way. We'll visit a giant hot dog in the middle of somebody's fucking field. She doesn't want to do that shit. You know, whatever. I'd rather drive. But if I piss them off, I'll be driving. Oh, Ambien. Yeah, even if I took a bit of Ambien, I'd be fucking knocked out. He said, but you won't remember it. I guess not. Driving would be fun. I know that. Yeah, they overthink it. But here's the problem, too. The other thing with the TSA, though, is they miss a lot of shit as well. That's the other problem. So, like, you know, I get why some of them are a little overzealous, but I also understand why they do certain things. Because certain airports, man, they're on your ass. Magnifying glass and everything, fucking up your ass. But other airports, they're like, fuck it, just go through. You know, like when we went to Tahiti a couple years ago, we just went through. And I'm like, that's it? And I looked around, and they're like, yeah, let's just go. And I'm like, holy shit, dude. I could have fucking, like, a lot of shit on me, and they wouldn't have noticed until you get to until you get to yeah, they wouldn't have noticed, actually. Until we got to the bigger airport, they wouldn't have noticed. Smoke, ambient, program zombies, I guess. LGBTSA. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yes, I know. If I drive, I can see other areas, but I don't know. She doesn't want to drive, so I got to behave myself. That's going to be a fucking challenge. That's going to be a big challenge. Fuck. Whatever. Anyway, guys. Good chat tonight. We're going to go off the air now. I'm going to go home because whatever. I got to figure out how to fucking behave before I go on this fucking trip. Whatever. Hopefully, guys, I'll do a live stream when I'm in Texas, if the wife lets me. Because she's all about, like, whatever. Don't do any work when you're out here kind of deal, whatever. I'll make it work. But I'll do a live stream when I'm in Texas. If I'm somewhere good or scenic, I'll do a live stream while I'm there. Other than that, guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for the donations. Mods, thank you for doing what you do. Other than that, I'm going to go and fucking ponder about behaving myself because whatever. Good night, guys. Strange. Okay, so before I went off, guys, I just saw something very strange. My viewership went from 600 people to 1 person watching. That is fucking insane. That's why I was waiting to see what the fuck else was going to happen. But whatever. Now it's back at 518. Anyway, guys, good night.